Excuse me. Next thing on the agenda is our second round today of public comment. We have some cards for folks to speak. First, we have Ms. Judy Smith.
Good afternoon. It doesn't sound like you feel very well, so I'll try not to give you too much agita. I understand from reading the paper yesterday that there is a planned conference being given tomorrow where the staff and other people employed by Carroll County government are being urged to attend. I'm a little concerned, more than just a little actually. This more or less comes down to being a Bible study. It is a course that when you look up the information on it is being given by the American View, and the sponsor is Peruka from Pasadena, a company with which Mr. Rothschild has been associated when he was running for office, and evidently he took the same course that is going to be given. He, at the time he was running his bio for office, he didn't add the description of it being as interpreted by the Bible, the Constitution as interpreted by the Bible. That's something that has come out since then. So when you call these people and you get their information about the course content, this concerns me because I don't know whether this is something that I should be paying for. I don't particularly believe in all aspects of the Bible. I'm sure that some of the people up there do. There's a lot of people in Carroll County that are very annoyed about this. It's one thing to have this man give the course for money over the weekend, but to urge the people that work for Carroll County that I'm paying for to attend this during staff time at a taxpayer-funded site, I think is totally wrong. I don't think it's too late to call it off. If there's anybody who wants to go to it over the weekend as a staff member, that's fine. But a couple of weeks ago at Hashua, there was some discussion about the staff and the attitude toward the Board of Commissioners. This is like a bullying kind of a thing. It's like it's one thing to use the bully pulpit, but I think that this is bullying the people that I'm paying for. If they don't go, for whatever reason, you can't tell me that there isn't going to be some sort of subtle retribution. So I really wish that you'd find a way to call it off. I am curious about the genesis of this particular issue, and I know you're not going to answer questions here, but I might very well put in a Freedom of Information request to find out, where was this ever discussed? This was not on any of the agenda items. But here, 2 days before this thing, all of a sudden the taxpayers are paying for it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Before I call the next person, I will, only because bullying is a very strong word. I know because I used it yesterday in another meeting. No one is being required to go to this. There is not going to be any retribution. I'm not even sure we're keeping track of who's going and not going. So, I mean, that is just fantasy. But next up we have...
I just want to say one thing, and I have no association with this organization that teaches this. I mean, I took a course from them, but I have no association with them. I've never met them. Okay. I've never met these guys.
You can't tell me that you don't know the Peruka and Peruka.
I do not.
Weren't they associated with your campaign?
No, not that I'm aware of.
Well, it's funny when you go on Google and you do the backtracking, that's where you find out.
Well, that's news to me, Ms. Smith, but thank you.
I'll find the thing and let you know.
Thank you.